Weekly update, KAC Sunday services online. The news. Christianity Explored. I would like to invite you to join in with a conversation about Jesus Christ. What does Jesus mean for your life? God spoke to us today in Smyrna, also at Kiama and all around the world. It's time to find out if you have questions about who Jesus is. Christianity Explored is a course that studies Mark's account of Jesus' words that's recorded in the Bible. Any questions at all that you would like to ask about? Suitable for someone who is searching or growing in a deeper understanding of Jesus. All answers we will ever need to ask about for life, death and eternity. Available to join in us either in a one-to-one face-to-face or with a group, or online at a time that works for you. Contact me, Steve, our Senior Minister, or leave your details with the office confidentially as we make contact together to study Jesus. It's also time to share. A reminder that every Sunday at 11 and 5 are terrific times to talk about the sermon, update what is going on in lives, to share the journey of faith, prayer and encouragement. Hope you can meet us by Zoom. Details in the link for Friday weekly updates and the weekly Sunday online services will provide the details there. Another way to share rather than Zoom on those times on Sundays, it would be great to hear from you personally. I'd like to take the opportunity to record some 2 and 3 minute segments that would catch up with one another online. Stories and testimonies of what God has been doing at this particular time in COVID-19. To broadcast these segments in the coming weeks ahead through KAC Sunday Online or even on the KAC Facebook page. If you're interested to do this, we'd love to catch up with you. Contact me as your Senior Minister or leave your details in the office confidentially again, and we look forward to hearing from you. Finally, I want to give us a brief update with India Gospel League and what's been happening in our mission partnership. Catching up in the Kids Spot link in our KAC Sunday Online today was a good lead-in. A week or two ago, India Gospel League prayed what is called Operational Hope Global Revival for 24 hours as they prayed even especially for places like KAC on that day, May the 1st, and some of us joined for that 1 hour. But let's give an update on what's happening in India under God. As we're aware, the scale of the country that has 20% of the population in it. We praise God that the levels of COVID-19 tragedy has been significantly spared by the early lockdown we saw in India that they adopted. We praise God that has been of great results. But now we're in the 8th year in mission partnerships with our church in IGL. For those who've been with us, you might recall the first 5 years in flourishment under Karatampati. It was hard enough to say, but great things are still happening there in that church. And now in the second 5 years, we're now in year 3 of our mission partnership with Sri Rajaya Thunder, which I find hard to say. Like with us all in a globally social distance ministry time, they're adjusting in very unique ways. The summer months in India come at this particular time of May, June, July. They normally run an IGL Kids Club that reaches more than 1 million children across that continent, especially in villages like Sri Rajaya Thunder. For many children, this is the only time they will hear the good news of Jesus. The summer week of children's gospel outreach in India has to be postponed due to COVID-19. That is sad news. We also share some different news, and that is to do with the humid climate of the monsoon in the summer months. The good news is it restricts the COVID-19 impact over these particular months. However, we hear that the malaria and the viral fevers increase in these 3 months. So please pray for those who would be suffering in different ways. Finally, in praise of God, they report with all our village at Sri Rajaya News is that they're reaching through Bible teaching one-to-one and prayers in the Christian homes is enhancing opportunities and enabling people to share Jesus one-to-one in unique ways. Even in the affliction of restrictions and the pressure of poverty, I know your afflictions and your poverty, yet you are rich. That's Revelations chapter 2, verse 9, which we preached on today. thankfulness for the good news in Sri Rajaya Thunder. May the pandemic of faith grip God in people's lives in India and all around the world.